you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. So as you can tell by the title, we are jumping into our little Sephora haul. There are still some products that I ordered that are not in yet, but I definitely just wanted to get this video up, and I was too excited to play with a few products, and I'll discuss those. Before we jump into the haul, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below of some things that you may have picked up or are still on the fence about, or how is this sale going for you guys. So the sale does end Monday, April 11th. So we still have, you know, the rest of this week to kind of close out and grab anything that we may have been looking at. So for starters, I wanted to mention I did go ahead and do my eyes off camera. This video, I'm hoping it's not going to be too long, but I did go ahead and use some products in today's video as well. The eyeshadow palette that I used is this one here from Beauty Bay. So I'll just kind of show you what the inside of her looks like. Gorgeous, 42 shades, and this retails for $25. It took about 2 weeks to get to me, which is fine because it is UK based. Here is the second Beauty Bay palette that I did go ahead and pick up. And this one, same price, $25. Last one, this is probably going to be my next eyeshadow look. I love this palette in particular, but this one for sure is gorgeous. Enough of Beauty Bay. So let's jump into the stuff that we picked up from Sephora. That's the real reason why we're here, right? Okay, you guys, so in regards to my hair, please disregard. I washed my hair and just threw it like this because I was so excited when my order came in. So the first things that I do want to start off with, which is what I am most excited about, the Sol de Janeiro, what is it, Beija Flor cream, whatever it's called. I'm saying it wrong. When I say this smells so good, like when you first, you know, lift the lid and you smell it, you don't really smell anything. It's when you massage this into your skin, it smells like you got a couple dollars in your bank account, if you get what I'm saying. No, it just smells really, really good. It's kind of hard to describe the scent, but it smells very grown and sexy, but soft. You know what I mean? It's not overwhelming at all. So I highly recommend this. So I saw Andrea Renee mention this, and she kept like stopping her video smelling herself, and I was like, okay, I gotta add it to the cart. I gotta get it. She told me to. But then when I went into Sephora, I was looking for it, and I finally walked over, and there was a girl standing in front of it with like her boyfriend, and she's like, I don't know how I feel about the smell. And he's like, just get it. And so that kind of made me nervous. I'm like, does it stink? Like, you know, and they had the sample in their hand, and I'm like, I'm not about to ask to smell it. Just forget it. I'll just buy it and we'll see. So I did get the mini size, which was $22. I did go ahead and purchase the full size online. So it smells that good. The next thing that I did go ahead and pick up is the One Size Made for Shade Bronze and Sculpt Trio. So I got the shade medium dark in their BBB cream, and also like their cream, not cream, but like their powder foundation. I do go for the shade medium dark as far as that range. So here is the packaging. My fingerprints are all over it, but it definitely looks very luxe and heavy. Has a mirror, and these are the shades here. I would swatch, but it's gorgeous. Like, it's gorgeous. It, at first glance, I'm like, it doesn't look like the shades will work for my skin tone, but it definitely does. So I'll go ahead and just try to swatch. This is what they look like. So this is the top shade, middle, and bottom. Probably not going to be the best swatches, but it definitely works for my skin tone. So I'm here for it. If you continue watching the video, you will see how pigmented this is. I love it. The next thing I did pick up was the One Size Cheek Clapper 3D Blush Trio in the shade Fire Starter. So same kind of packaging, but in this very pretty baby pink type of color. Here are the shades. So here's the cream, which you get the flap, like I know a lot of people were saying, like Patrick Ta. Here is the blush, the matte blush, and then a blush topper. So this is what I have on the cheeks today. I do show you guys in depth me applying this. Girl, I'm about to order some more because I noticed on his website he has only one of them out of stock, which is the berry one, the berry gay, but the other ones are in stock. So I'm gonna go ahead and place an order on his website. Next thing I picked up is the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. Honestly, I was not going to get this, and I was a little upset when I went into the Sephora store. Let me just first say this. I don't know what's going on with Sephora. I love Sephora, but they were very rude in the store today. Like, no one greeted me, and girl, it was like, I don't know if they were overwhelmed with just, you know, all the people, and, you know, I try to give people a pass, but it's like, come on now, customer service. Ugh. Anywho, this one looks like it was open. That's great. But anywho, sorry, I was just very upset when I went in the Sephora store, and it kind of like dampened my mood and excitement for shopping. So I just grabbed some stuff and I walked out. But I got the shade Catalina SF, what is it, SF7. So here's what the packaging looks like. Again, mine was open. I don't know how that happened, so now I have to clean this off, but I'm excited to try it. At first I wasn't. The only thing I will say, I was going to get the concealer with it, but just looking at the concealer, it really didn't, you know, swatching it in the store, I wasn't really excited about the coverage of it, so I just went ahead and got the foundation. Next thing, this is not new to the market, but I did go ahead and pick up the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist Pore Diffusing Primer. So I have always wanted to try Rare Beauty primer in, you know, setting mist, but I never purchased it because I have so many other ones that I like. But I went ahead and did it because I did go ahead and pick up her new tinted moisturizer. So here's the packaging. Obviously, I know a lot of people have seen this already. And then as far as the tinted moisturizer, I did get the shade 34W, which is what I have on the face today. And this is what she looks like. Initially, I was going to go for shade 38 Neutral. I don't know what, I was just kind of going back and forth between 34W and 38 Neutral. I went ahead and went with 34W, and I feel like it matches me very, very well. It's what I have on my face today. Next, this was the order that I was very upset about. So LYS Beauty released some new cream blushes, and I wanted the shade Epic so bad, which was like a red type of blush. It kind of reminded me of like Exhibit A with Nars, but they sent me the wrong shade, and it is out of stock on Sephora now. So I was very upset. The shade that they sent me was Classy, which I did not want this shade. This looks like a everyday wearable peachy tone. So I have that one, and then I did order this one. It is the shade Humble, which is a very pretty bubblegum pink. So I feel like this will also be great for everyday wear. So that is what I picked up. I'm very upset. I did go on LYS website, and I do think that they have Epic back in stock, so I think I'm just going to order it from there. Next, I picked up the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I picked up the shade 4W. So I have always wanted to try this foundation. It just has that same squeezy tube like the Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer. So I'm really excited to use this one. I am also still waiting on, I was confused whether to get the Dior Forever Skin Matte or the Glow one. I do have an oily T-zone, and just reading the reviews, it was like I really couldn't tell what shade, I mean, you know, which finish to pick up. So I did go ahead and get the Glow Skin one. I'm hoping I don't regret that. And I also ordered the other Dior concealer. Now the new Backstage Dior concealer is out of stock in my shade, so I feel like I have to order it off of Dior's website, and I know it won't be here obviously by the time the sale is over, so that's okay. A lot of stuff I wanted, y'all, was getting, like, it was going out of stock. I'm like, girl. Next thing is the K-Skin Isle Lip Balm with SPF 30 in it. So here's the packaging. Very sleek, something you can obviously throw in your purse. I feel like this, it does smell good. It does have like that vanilla scent, but not too overwhelming. And it was very moisturizing and soothing on the lips. So I definitely, what I loved about it was the price point as well. This was only $14. So you get a lip balm with SPF 30 in it for $14. It had a very pretty nice like shine to it as well. Very comfortable on the lips and just felt buttery. So I highly recommend picking that up. The last three things that I have here are the Lawless Conceal the Deal Full Coverage Concealer. I did pick mine up in the shade Goldie. So I know that we've all seen this packaging obviously going around. Everybody has gotten their hands on this one. Continue watching the video, girl, for my thoughts on this one. And that's all I'm gonna say. Next, I picked up the Hangover RX Pillow Balm. This is by Too Faced. I picked up the shade, or the scent, Watermelon Kiss. So it says this is conditioning and soothing, ultra hydrating and nourishing lip balm. Here's what the packaging looks like. Now I picked this one up because Babs Beauty loves and swears by this lip balm. I did try it on the lips. It has a cooling sensation. It is very soft on the lips, I will say that. It does not give a high shine or a glossy look. So I feel like it would definitely be something perfect for nighttime or just during the day. If, you know, you feel your lips are dry, just throw it on. I will say I wasn't the biggest fan of the fact that it doesn't have a high shine. So I can't really say that it's something that I would be repurchasing in the future, but it's always good to try new products. Last but not least, you guys, I picked up the Clean Reserve travel size perfume, and here's what she looks like. I was glad that this was not like a roller ball. It is actually a spray. This smells very spring like. I don't want to say like a white musk, but sort of similar. It smells very fresh though. Like you have to be like, this is like fresh out of the shower type of spray. It smells really good, honestly. It's very light but very feminine. But I've always wanted to purchase this and try it. So when I saw the little travel sizes by checkout, I'm like, you know what, just get it. And I'm glad that I did, and now I'm going to go ahead and purchase the full size before the sale ends. So that was everything that I have so far that came in, you guys. Again, make sure to stay tuned to the video because I do kind of do a quick little, you know, rundown on using some of the products. And yes, let me know what you guys think about these products. I think they are honestly amazing, especially the products from One Size. Please go pick them up. Like, they are just that good, seriously. That is it, you guys. Thank you so much for hearing me rant about, you know, the things that I picked up. And let's go ahead and jump into this tutorial, girl. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and jump into this. So we're starting off with the Rare Beauty Pore Diffusing Primer. So what I will say, it is very soft and smoothing on the skin. I have not really paid attention to whether it minimized my appearance of the pores, but I will definitely continue to look out for those things the more that I use this primer. Now, I am going to go ahead and use the Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer. Again, I picked up the shade 34W. So I am going to blend this out with a brush because I don't want the sponge to soak up too much of this product, being that it is a tinted moisturizer. I am going to go ahead and spray my face with my LA Girl Hydrating Mist just to kind of add some moisture onto the face as well. Now, if you notice here, what I ended up doing is once I blended this out, I actually wanted more coverage. So I did go in with just a little bit more, also to just see how it builds up. This is not necessarily a product that it's nice for no makeup looks, or, you know, if you do not like a heavy foundation or anything like that. This is very lightweight, but I am a full coverage type of gal. So, you know, this, I feel like this will definitely get more use in the summer if I want a light wash of coverage, you know, a light little amount of coverage over the skin, but nothing too much. But this is definitely not something that I will see myself reaching for often because, like I said, I do like full coverage. So now going in with the Conceal the Deal Concealer by Lawless. So I did pick up the shade Goldie. I am just placing this wherever I would typically put my concealer. I saw a lot of reviews that this dries down very fast, so I was a little nervous about that and wanted to kind of go ahead and blend it out. Now, I'm not really big on building my concealer because I don't want to look cakey under the eyes. I feel like with this product though, it is not giving full coverage like it states. It is definitely very medium coverage, if that. For me using this concealer, I would definitely need to go ahead and maybe color correct before using, because I do feel like for me it made me look a little bit gray under the eyes. And to set my under eyes, I did go ahead and use my Kimchi Chic powder. So I am going in with now Firestarter, which is the cream blush. Very pigmented. This is by One Size. Girl, I was so excited at how pigmented this was, and just I ended up using the brush that I blended out the Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer just to kind of help blend that into the skin a little bit better. But when I tell you, I was so excited for this. I loved it. Truly, truly I did. The Dior set, this is the Dior Powder No Powder. I do have mine in the shade 4 Neutral. So I just kind of use that to set the remainder of the face and kind of set down that cream blush. So I am going to go ahead and go back in with the One Size Bronzer Trio. And I just kind of mix the two deepest shades. And holy moly. Girl, this was pigmented. I'm like, are you serious? It was so rich and buttery, and just, I did not notice any patchiness or anything like that. But this is definitely, this in the blush, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Throughout everything that I've tried so far, definitely go pick these two up. Now, I did notice, I'm like, okay, girl, you know, you did a little bit too much. I am going to go in and clean up with my Kimchi Chic powder. But look at the blush, though. Look at how pigmented that blush is. Like, girl, whew. Okay, One Size, don't. Girl, don't. Okay. But I am, like I said, going to go ahead and clean that up for sure as well. Now for lips, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills, their newest lip liner in the shade Malt. I really want to get my hands on the shade Cool Brown, but it has been out of stock for a while, honestly, since they released. I am wiping off some of that. I did have the Too Faced lip balm on my lips, so I am going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Butterscotch Satin Lipstick. And then over top, I'm taking the NYX This Is Milky Gloss in the shade Milk It Pink. So it is a very sheer light pink shade that I'm just going to kind of place over this one. And very pretty pinky nude type of combo. Spraying and setting everything down with my Charlotte Tilbury spray. And that is it, y'all. All right, you guys. That is it for today's video. This was very quick. Like I said, there were more products I ordered and they are still not here yet. I'm not sure if they'll be here by the end of this week. Well, I have only 2 more days, Friday and Saturday. But as far as everything else, they will just have to be tested in further videos after the sale. I just really wanted to get this up before the sale ends, just to share a few products that I picked up with you guys. There was a lot more that I wanted to get, but when I went into the Sephora store, it just didn't move me the same way as seeing it online. So, as far as I am concerned, honestly, the best thing that I feel like I picked up was the Patrick Star One Size Blush and Bronzer Trios. When I say pigmented, like, honestly, looking at the bronzer, I honestly thought initially it looked too dark. Now, typically in his BBB cream and the foundation powders, I go for medium dark. So that is why I picked up this bronzer trio. And when I tell you, I was blown away by this and the blush. So if you did not purchase it, if you are still on the fence about it, go pick it up. Another product, obviously, that I mentioned in the beginning of the video that is seriously my favorite is this Sol de Janeiro cream in the pink. Woo, it smells so good. So that is it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in and checking this video out, looking at the things that I picked up and watching me kind of put some of this stuff to the test. I'll definitely have some more upcoming videos because I did purchase, obviously, more foundations. So the only thing that I will say, I will be very honest with the Lawless Conceal the Deal Concealer. You definitely need to color correct under it. I don't know, it just made me look a little gray under the eyes. I know it could definitely be my dark spots, but I don't feel like it gave as much coverage as I was hoping for. But I had no trouble blending it out, and maybe too it's because I did not allow it to sit for as long. But that's it, you guys. I'm sorry. That is my final thoughts. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you all have a blessed one. Be safe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.